Next, we welcome the bold and passionate Khadeeja Anwar to the Zed Talk finals. Hailing from Kasargod, she is the daughter of Anwar and Sabida, who's really focused on achieving her goal someday. Khadeeja is not defined solely by just her academics, but as an artist who finds beauty in capturing the smallest moments, whether it's through her travels or her everyday life. Her connection to Quran runs deep, drawing inspiration from its wisdom to guide her path in life. Through her words and her lens, she connects with everyone, leaving them with a lasting impact. So, please join me in welcoming Khadeeja Anwar to share her powerful insights with us today.
Hey there! What would you do if you knew that you wouldn't fail? Sounds interesting, right? Or what if I told you failure is the very thing that can lead to success? Hi, hello, assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. This is Khadeeja Anwar, and come on, today let's dive into this beautiful journey where I teach you to change your perspective about failures. And so is my topic, failure is no more failure. So, it's hard to talk about failure, isn't it? It's probably the most odd, the most weird topic that one could bring up, or the most common topic everyone talks about today. But no one likes to talk about it, or no one likes to admit it, yet it's the most relatable topic. Now, everyone sitting over here must have failed at something at some point in their lives, right? Tell me, how many of you guys suffer from aticophobia? So aticophobia is the fear of failure. I bet every one of us suffer from aticophobia, right? Now tell me, how many of you guys hit the snooze button of your alarm this morning? I did, and if you did, we failed to do a morning task. So welcome to the failure club, y'all. If we were to talk about failures, or if we were to consider ourselves failures, we have numerous things to talk about. But people see failures as something scary. They are scared to say that I failed. They are scared that people might tease them. It's embarrassing. It's absolute stigma. It's a taboo here. I bet you guys heard this quote that failure is the stepping stone to success. Now, think about the amount of times you've heard this quote, the amount of times people talk to you about failures. The thing is that no one talks about how do you get there or how do you get through it. So how do you get through failures, or how do you own it? First thing is to be responsible. I know it sounds boring, but trust me, I'm going to try to make this interesting. Now, when something goes wrong in your life, or if you commit any mistakes, your first instinct is to put the blame on somebody else. If the medicines didn't work, then the doctor is responsible. If your grades go down, your teacher is responsible. And if you do something bad, your family is responsible. Then what are you responsible for? If you're responsible for the success, for the happiness, then why can't you be responsible for your failures? That's when you'll be responsible for your success. Second thing is to focus on yourself. Love yourself and inspire people. Stop thinking about what other people are going to think about you, because they don't have time to think about themselves. These days, kids are bombarded and flooded with this unrealistic social media lifestyle. They may skip meals, but Snapchat streaks? Never. So stop comparing yourselves to people. Another thing is to inspire, because when you start inspiring, you create this positive mindset. Now, what do I have in my hand? A cup, right? As I tilt this cup, do you guys see something coming out of it? Why? Yeah, because it's empty. That's how it is. If you're empty inside, you don't have love, no confidence, no strength, nothing inside you, then how can you pour these things to someone else's life? How can you inspire people? So stop focusing on what others talk about you and start focusing on yourself. Now, I was someone who was obsessed with the idea of success. And whomever I met in my life was successful at some point in their lives. But these people never talk about their journey of failures. No one talks about the thorny path they went through to get there. So see, my dear friends, success is not a magic land at the end of the rainbow. Same as that, failure is not black and white. Add some colors, make it vibrant, because life is 10% what happens and 90% how you react to it. So problems, not at all big. Come on, repeat. Problems? The problem is that you are really small enough to face it. We know that we tried, yet we failed. It doesn't matter. Try again, fail again, but this time fail better, because this world is just for you. I agree it's a loss, but it's not a life sentence. This is a game in which you lose several times, but you always remain the champion. When you fail, you grow more. When you fail, you learn more. When you fail, you grow hungrier. So ladies and gentlemen, fail, grow, learn and try again. Because you know what? I hope you fail. I repeat, I hope you fail. Because if you don't fail in your life, my dear friends, you'll never be able to taste the true essence of success. So yes, failures can be inspiring. It can lead to bigger and better things. The thing you have to do is to learn something new, become confident and learn to own up to your own failures. Thank you.